Hello, this is Tina with Content Creators Club. If you haven't already joined the newsletter, what are you doing? Go ahead and join it. It's below the description in this video. And if you haven't checked out the offer, definitely check out the offer below this video as well. But I'm super excited because we're going to be talking about the unfiltered advice when things don't work out in your creator business or life. And sometimes I'm going to be very honest, like, I wrote this as advice for myself, and I was just like, you know what? It's probably there's somebody else that can benefit from this right as well. And so recently, you know, things don't always work out. Recently, I had an opportunity removed from my path. And so while part of me is relieved, part of me is still bummed out. Like, I shed a tear. It really sucked. But, the thing is that you put all your energy in creating maybe a second path for yourself. And let's just say you're not there yet. Or maybe that's the feedback that I got. But you imagine your life a specific way. You dreamed, you prayed, and you did all the manifesting practices in the book. But like in business, life doesn't work that way, right? It's not until a couple months pass that you start to ask yourself, why did this happen for me instead of to me, right? Because in the beginning stages, when things don't work out, very honestly, you kind of like play victim, and that's okay because sometimes you just need to grieve and sometimes you just need to be like, yeah, this fucking sucks. But there's a point where like you kind of get to like acceptance where like, you know what, I've accepted it. You're kind of neutral about the situation, and then you get to the point where like, okay, reflection, like, why did this happen for me? And that's the key thing. Like, it obviously things happen for a reason. And so it's often those shitty moments where you're feeling lost, angry, and maybe like a little batshit that you realize later on that that was the best thing that could have happened to you. And I'm going through this scenario right now where I had an opportunity removed from my path, and maybe it was the best thing that happened to me. I don't know yet. Only time will tell. But it's really hard because it sucks, right? It's hard to have a failed course launch and miss time with my family in the process. True story. It happened 5 years ago. Fucking sucked. And it was hard to be defeated from burnout and close my coaching business. Also another true story. It really fucking sucked, right? And it's also hard to have an opportunity taken away from me because sometimes things just don't work out. I'm not ready, or whatever the case may be. And so it's really hard because you feel like you're not living up to your potential. And I feel like that is the biggest regret anyone has. When I kind of think of this quote, I can't remember where I got from, but there's this quote where a person, looks over a gravesite, and this person tells their son, and they're like, there are tons of artists, musicians, you know, entrepreneurs, business owners, or whatever. And the thing is that they never lived up to their potential to actually make that happen, right? And so, the thing is that it's better to fail and learn than to not try at all. And so the thing is like, if I didn't have a failed course launch, then I wouldn't have learned the importance of prioritizing family time over my business. And I had a hard lesson to learn at that time, right? And if I didn't get burned out in my coaching business, then I probably wouldn't be writing this email or filming this video to you today. And so, and if I didn't have this opportunity that is now currently removed from my path, then I probably wouldn't have whatever the universe is currently trying to teach me. And so the thing that I've had to realize is that things happen for a reason. And sometimes those reasons really suck. Like they're terrible, right? But they're stepping stones. And I really hope to God that you choose to climb up those stepping stones, not down. But at the end of the day, that's your choice, right? And so there's no way I was trying to write this email, and I was just like, like, I wrote this email when I was in my feels, and obviously like I'm recording this video and I'm like, damn, I really wrote this. But I'm going to close it off because there's always good to have a call to action in any piece of content, but there's no good way to transition to the offer that I'm about to explain to you today. But I'm mentioning it below because hopefully somebody does not need to go through the shit that I went through to learn my lessons, but I've created a bunch of lessons so that I've learned in my Everything Creator bundle, where I literally give you the strategies, templates, resources, everything that I've done to build a content business that is profitable, leveraged, and really, really only requires 5% of my time in this business. 80% of this business is automated by automations. 15% is ran by a virtual assistant. I'm really only 5% in this business, and I only just create content and I teach. But beyond that, I have a pretty great business model. It's taken me 4 years to get there, and I would love to teach you how to get there as well. In our Everything Creator bundle, I literally give you fucking everything. Every digital product that I've created is in that course, or in that bundle, sorry. And so early birds get $49 off the bundle. So definitely use BF Early Bird at checkout. That's the coupon code. So cry a little, pivot, pick yourself back up, and keep trying. And I hope to see you on the inside of our Everything Creator bundle. Bye.